computer, and now I'm gonna start sharing my screen. There we go. And as you can see, it's just a little thumbnail on the side with some of you guys' faces. And there's all these people. Yay. Okay, so we'll just keep it there. Okay. Hi, Ashley. Okay, so let me get away from here. So if you have not already seen, I created a website for our class. So you go to your Google Classroom. This is your classroom. It's called English 9. It has a book in it, the picture that I have in it. And then this is kind of my last post. I posted the link to today's meeting, and it'll stay there. By the way, it's always the same link. So let me accept somebody. Oh, Brayden is in. Okay, so yes, Jesus.
I don't have you on Google Classroom.
Gotcha. So let me add you really quick. That way I don't forget. And you are Jesus Gonzalez. Invite. So when you have 10, check into Google Classroom, and I should have invited you. I think you just have to accept it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And I did invite other people that I saw I didn't have. So yeah, it looks like I have pretty much everybody. And then Miss Denny is also co-teacher in there because she'll have access to your work whenever she needs it. And mostly I'm the one who's going to be posting stuff. So, and Miss Denny plans and everything I changed class. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's kind of rundown. In here, if you didn't see it on that Friday that you got that call, I posted an announcement on kind of how things were going to work, our schedule, just to remind you, we are not meeting on Fridays. So don't expect a call or a Zoom meeting on Fridays because as you can see, here you are, English 9, from 10:30 to 11:30, only happening Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. On Fridays, that's when we do meetings. That's when you meet with me one-on-one. That's when I call you one-on-one, etc. And as you can see here in yellow, that's our tutorial time. That's the time when I ask you questions, you ask me questions, we talk to each other, but you don't have to zoom in. You don't have to zoom in. You don't have to come into a Zoom meeting at all. But you do have to be available. So if I'm trying to call you, you need to answer. So it's not free time. School's not over yet. You do need to make sure that you make yourself available. So we'll talk a little bit more on that. So let's go to the website. If you click here, and I don't expect you to be in the computer, but I'm gonna do that for you. That's why I'm sharing my screen. Here's the link to the website. So I'm not gonna click on it because I already have it on another tab. So we're to click on it, it'll take you to the site. And this is the Honors English class site or web page. All you got to do is click on that black menu button. So once again, for those of you who weren't looking, it's that black menu button. And then you look for your class. And you guys are right after English 910, you're English 9. So that's you. Okay. And this is your page, your web page. Okay. In here, and I try to make it as as neat as possible, as easy as possible, so that you wouldn't have any problems. In here, you have a couple of buttons in the website that you can visit. The one that you're going to be looking into pretty much every day that you come to class is this one. We have a weekly plan. So I'm going to click on it just so you guys know that it works. Underneath that is a link. Way too big. A link to the Zoom. When you click on it, it'll take you to your Zoom account and you can contact me through there. And then in here, let me move this to the side. On this side, you have a little chat box. There's some of you who do not have access to a phone, and I thought about you. So what you do is you go to the website because everybody has a Chromebook. You go to the website and you type your message in there. That message goes directly to my phone, like an instant message. Okay, and so I'm able to respond right away. And if you leave your email, it'll like reply into your email. So that way you can check. So if you need to contact me really, really fast, that's probably one of the best ways to reach me because again, it goes in as an instant message into my phone. Or of course the Remind app, which a lot of you guys have it with me. If you are not added to the Remind, I posted the code under this schedule. So if you open the schedule again, the codes are underneath, and there you are at, whoa, you are underneath Honors English. This is the code. All you got to do is text it. Is text the code to 81010 and you'll be inside the Remind, and that way you can get Remind. I do tend to post announcements on there, but since I know that there are some students who don't have a phone, I made that little chat box for you guys to, she said, here's Erica. She said, I'm using my phone for Zoom. Can I leave the class and join on my Chromebook? Yes, you can, hon. Go ahead. Let me turn that off. Okay, so that's how that's gonna work. Oh, I have somebody put a little smiley face. All right, let me go back to our site. So in our website is where you'll find our class plan. So here it's really the first green button. There's only pink and green buttons. So the class plans is where you'll click, and I'm going to click on it, and that's going to take you directly to the class plan. There you go. Sorry, I keep admitting people, but okay. So that's your English 9 plans, distance learning. Now I need to let you guys know this plan is posted in our Google and our website, which means it's public, which means your parents can look at it, which is why I've set instruction for parents when they're trying to figure what in the world this sheet is doing, right? But for you guys, I've also put some instructions. Very first thing, ooh, not Spanish. Why did I put Spanish? English. There you go. The very first thing that you want to know about these things is our office hours. So my office hours run Monday through Thursday, 12:30 to 2. This is not to say, and please know that, this is not to say that you can't contact me after 2 p.m. You can pretty much contact me all the way through like 10 p.m. if it's necessary. Okay, I will, most of the time I have the phone with me and I will answer to you as soon as possible. Okay, so please know that you can contact me outside these hours of office hours. I can also do a Zoom meeting outside these hours, but do try to make sure that you do them within, just to kind of keep things consistent. And then, though you are not required to be in a Zoom meeting at these times, you are required to be available. So if I'm asking, somebody's asking, got it. Okay, thank you, Lily. I'm gonna add you after class is over in Google Classroom so you can be in there, okay? All right, so though we are not meeting for class at 12:30 or until 2, so basically classes are over at 11:30, the Zoom meetings, right? You still have to be available. So if I'm trying to contact you, you still have to be available for this time. You can't say like, oh, I can't do this right now because this is still school time. On Fridays, 10 to 2, I'm also available to talk to you. And again, you still need to be available for me in case I want to talk to you about something. So with that, if you do have a phone, please download the app, the Zoom app, and make an account. You don't need one to get, to go into stuff. You don't need it. But I think it's easier to navigate the app than to navigate through Chrome. I think it's just a lot easier. So that way, when you go to here, and it's also in our website, there's a link to Zoom. I don't know why this is so big. There's a link to Zoom here. It's pink. All you gotta, and it turns kind of black. All you gotta do is set up a meeting, schedule a meeting. In fact, I'm gonna go there right now to kind of show you how to schedule a meeting if it allows me. Let me see if it allows me. let me see. Let me sign in really quick. I'm going to show you how to host meetings yourself. So if you can see, all of you guys whoever makes an account here, and this is also viewable in your phone, you can just schedule a meeting here, and you can do like whatever title, my meeting, keep it like that, doesn't really matter. You can schedule. So let's say you want to meet with me tomorrow because you have a question. You would just put the date for tomorrow. You want to meet with me at 12:30, and you want to meet with me for 20 minutes or 20 or an hour. It doesn't have to last an hour. So this time doesn't really matter. And then you would save it, copy that link that they're going to give you. Since I'm not meeting it here, it's not popping with the link. But after you save it, and I won't actually, let me do one just for the sake of showing you. So I'm gonna save that meeting. So after you've set up the meeting, it gives you a link. You see here, it gives you a link. All you gotta do is click here where it says copy invitation. And it's gonna go like that, copy. And all you got to do is send me an email, a text message, whatever you want to send me with that link. And that way I'll click on it and I'll meet you at the time that you want to be meeting with me. The other way that you can do, I'm going to get out of here. The other way that you can do a meeting is just text me and say, hey, Ms. Rosas, I want to meet you, but can you host the meeting for me? That way I'll invite you. So you'll get a link as well. Click on it, get on the meeting, and you can see me. Okay, that way we'll have one-on-one conversations, and obviously for help. So that's how Zoom works. Play around with it. It's actually pretty cool to play around with. Okay, so this is our English 9 plans, our class plans. Remember how in regular school day, I have like a little agenda put up in the board, and I kind of go through the stuff that we're going to go for that day. Hi, True. Hi. Aw, is that your grandma?
Yeah.
Aw, she's so cute. Oh, I can't really hear you. Oh, I can't really hear you. Good to see you, ma'am. Okay. All right. So here's where you'll come every week. Not every week, every day that we meet. Okay. And again, the class, the link to the class plans is here in our website. Okay. So if you can save this website in your bars, that way you can just click on it. You'll click here. It'll take you here. And every day, the way I've organized this is I've done it by week. So today is obviously Tuesday. We're in week 1. I'm just going to start the number week 1. And if you kind of scroll down, you'll see week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, etc. Obviously, I haven't filled it out with plans because we are going to do that as we go. But for this, for the first week, I've already planned stuff. Then you move into the materials. This is how you prepare for class before coming into the Zoom. So for today, I thought I was going to teach, but obviously I'm not going to teach. I'm just showing you guidelines. For today, I needed you to have a notebook with you, the financial literacy PowerPoint, which is here and is linked. So if you never had experience with links, all you got to do is click on the blue, and then it'll take you to where you need to go, to the class material. So that's what you needed to have. I put the Money Makeover book, which is also here, and it's also linked. So it'll take you to that. There it is. And then there's a graphic organizer that I did not link and there's a reason for that. And then obviously Google Classroom discussion board, which is already linked in here. So we're not going to do anything of that. I'm just telling you how it's going to work. Okay. If it says linked, it's in blue. And mind you, sometimes I do forget to link stuff. So if I put link here and it's not linked in here, just shoot me a text. Hey, Ms. Rosa, you forgot to link stuff. Can you please link? Because I need it. So just like in class, you know how I pass out handouts and you're responsible for keeping them. So the good thing about online is that you're not responsible for keeping anything because everything will always be available here. Okay, and if you click on it, it's gonna take you to where you need to go. Okay, obviously you still have to attend class because you need to figure out what in the world is it that we're doing, right? So still have to come to class. But for today, we're gonna go into our class line guidelines. So I'm gonna go into that and let it load. Okay, so I've created some guidelines just so it's clear for everybody what the expectations are and the objectives for our class. So the first thing, let me grab this thing, put it up here. There it is. Okay, grab my little pointer. Okay, so this is my guidelines. You don't need to take notes because again, I've made this PowerPoint available to you. So, but I do need you to pay really, really close attention. And if you want to take screenshots of it or with your phone, take pictures of it, I am fine with it. I don't really mind. Okay, attendance. I'm sure your teachers have already told you, but now I'm telling you again. Attendance is mandatory. Now, what do I mean by mandatory? You are to be here in class because this is like attending school. I'm going to be taking attendance of who was here. In fact, I'm going to take a picture of it because I don't want to take attendance when you're looking. So you have to be here. If your internet is acting up, which has happened, will happen, none of that's going to go away. If your internet is acting up, text me or go into the chat box through your phone, whatever you can. Text me and say, Ms. Rosas, it's not working. I'm not able to connect through Zoom. So let me know. That way we can figure something out. And as always, always, in the website, let me go back to our website. In the website, if you can see, I can't really zoom in. If you can see here, can you guys all see what I'm looking at? Kind of turning black, pink, black. There's your YouTube link. If you click on it, well, now it doesn't have really a link, but if you click on it, it's gonna take you to the YouTube playlist of our class meetings. So if you were absent because you're sick or whatever the reason you were absent, your internet wasn't working, and you wanna know what we did in class, that's where you'll find the recording of the meeting. Is that clear for everybody? Can you nod your head since you're all muted? Yeah, okay, perfect. So this is where you would go. So do not get scared like, oh man, I couldn't get to class or my internet wasn't working. Now I'm gonna be lost. You won't, because there's gonna be a recording of everything we did in class, plus this whole plan that will tell you how to do. And I didn't put it here, but I'll add it here. YouTube class video link. So I don't have a link yet, obviously, but I'll add it here just in case. That way you're not going back and forth from the website to here. So that's where you'll find stuff. So please, 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 if you're going to be absent or your internet is not working, text me so I know that you do have an excuse on why you're not attending class, okay? Please, when you're going to connect, and especially those of you who got a Chromebook or just have laptops in general, connect it to your power. See, I don't practice what I preach. I didn't connect mine to the power, and now I'm at 10%. So give me a second, let me connect my computer. Okay, there it is. Now I have power. So make sure that your device is connected to a power. That way you can avoid interruption. Let me see, somebody's chatting. Oh, just a little hi. Hi. Okay. Ooh, okay. So, and then I showed you the chat box in our class website. Is that little black thing on the side that you just write a message, and again, it comes directly through my phone. So you can always use that in case your phone is acting up or if you don't have a phone. If possible, connect in a quiet place like your room or I don't know, somewhere where it's quiet. Why is it going? So that, you know, interruptions don't come about your place. And I do have you guys muted. I will unmute you in a minute, just because I don't want to have the background noises. Does somebody have a question? No. Okay.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side.
I don't know. That's not a legit question. All right, the code of conduct. If you have not heard about it before, which I think most of you have if you attended a class yesterday, is the school is requiring you to sign a code of conduct letter. So I'm going to go over that really, really quick because I'm, oops, sorry, wrong one. I'm pretty sure most of you have seen it. And I'm going to move it to the top. That way it's like the very first assignment that you see. There it is. So the code of conduct is an assignment I posted on Google Classroom. It is in there. Some of you have already turned it in. Most of you haven't because I hadn't talked to you about it. So it's a paper. I'm going to grab, whoa. I'm going to grade it yet. Okay. So it's a paper. It's like a contract almost that basically tells you that you need to keep appropriate conduct or behavior during the Zoom meetings, meaning no one is to show something that's inappropriate, speak in an appropriate way, address me in an appropriate way, etc. Most of you guys are familiar with those behavior stuff. So just the normal, all communications, you know, they're still gonna happen, etc. Yes, Josh, go ahead, hon.
How are we supposed to sign this contract?
I'm on that. Give me a second. Okay, so the appropriate use of the internet. A lot of you guys have Chromebooks. You need to make sure that you're using it for what you need it and not something else because they'll figure that out. So how do you sign this? If you can see it right at the bottom, it has a place where you sign. So there's a couple things. The one thing I've seen people do the most is you download it to your phone and then you edit it. So you add your name in it. And I think I grabbed one that's not signed.
I downloaded it and took it to Google Docs and then like did cursive font to sign it.
And then just signed it. There you go. So I'm going to turn this one into a Google Doc. So if you can see here, everybody has a little button that says open with, right? And if you open it with Google Docs, it'll turn it into a Google Doc. And then that way you put your name in. So it changes the format a bit, but I don't really care if it changes the format as long as it's signed. See if he was able to do it. He couldn't do it. Or there's two. Sometimes there's two. Okay, here it is. I think that's it. So this student, so this student actually downloaded into his computer and everybody has the ability to download it. And then he just edited it. It's an editable page. So he just put his name in it and did that. But if nothing is working for you, I guess the easiest one to do for you is to open it with Google Docs. It'll create a doc for it, and then you can just sign it. And then you have to upload it back in. I think, Anastasia, you shared it with me, honey, on email. I need you to turn it in here because I'm just gonna, give me a second, Jesus. I'm just going to grab all the papers from here and then place them into the principal's box. So I really need you guys to papers through here. So all you got to do, and this is my view of the teacher, but all you got to do is click on instructions and you'll have a box here that says add, and you'll add your paper from there. So it could be from your drive, it could be from your files, it could be from your phone if you're using your phone, pictures, etc. Okay, Jesus first and then Carly. Go ahead, Jesus. You had a question, honey?
Can I go take a tinkle?
You can.
Can I go take a tinkle?
Yes, you can. All right, Carly.
So I just edited it and then signed it on my computer. Is that okay?
Yes, but you have to upload it back in as if you were turning something in. And by the way, I'm going to give you credit.
I did. I turned it in.
Perfect. Okay, so it should be in there. It's due today by 2. So after we're done with class, you can get that done. Okay, so that's it for the code of conduct. Again, today I'm letting you be yourselves. Some of you guys are in your bed. Some of you guys aren't showing up in your faces or whatever. But next class, everybody needs to be on, somewhere in a table, something that looks appropriate, dressing appropriately. I don't care if you have PJs, bottoms, but just wear a hoodie. It's fine with me. Just kind of like the way you go to school anyway on a regular day. So
Wait, so I don't have to wear pants?
that's up to you. We can't really see that. As long as I can see your face, that's with me. But obviously, I think you should because it's pretty cold out there. So yeah, you should probably wear pants. So that's a good suggestion. Okay, all right. So let me get out of here. Go back to here. The work. So before you guys left, I'm sorry. You can turn it off if it's
Can I
low
turn the
for you.
camera off?
You can. Yes, you can for now. Yeah.
So, does the table count as like propping you up on my keyboard?
Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. I'm not too. Yeah, as long as you're actually doing something and you're not.
Wait, so
Okay.
we
The only
can't just,
reason
like,
why I'm
sit
saying
in our
this is
bed?
because, yeah, it's because again, the only reason why I'm saying this is because I got somebody who literally was in bed with the sheets on her head, and she was just watching from there. It was so funny. And I said, you know what, today you can, but next time, just be up.
What
Even if
we're
you're in
just,
your
like,
bed.
sitting up in bed?
Yeah,
Because it's
that
cold.
works. That works.
So-
Yeah, that totally works. As long as you have,
I'm not in
I
the
can see your
house.
face. Huh?
I'm not in the house, and I was just like not wanting to show my face because I don't like cameras. But yeah.
Yeah, for today, you guys kind of are free, but for next class, I guess mostly when we're doing classwork stuff, I do want to see your faces. Other than that, if we are learning something or I'm teaching or whatever else and you want to keep it off, I'm fine with it, as long as you're doing what you have to do. So it comes down to that. All right, so let me, or TikTok for that matter, or whatever that is. Okay, so let me go back.
What's
to
the date
our-
today?
What's the date
It's the
today?
7th.
It is April
Mhm.
something,
Okay.
7th, the 7th. Yep, April 7th. Okay,
Isn't it
so
someone's birthday? It's like Jasmine's
Oh,
birthday.
it's
She
somebody's
doesn't
birthday.
go here anymore.
Oh man. Okay, so what about the work that I assigned that day? So that day I gave you 4 articles from Common Lit for you to answer. I need that work back. Okay. I also asked you to do 20 questions on your book report. I need that too. So where do you turn it in? You go to your Google Classroom.
Can I have an extension?
I can speak to you on privately, so not through here. If you need to talk to me about something that you need, message me privately, and I will call you to work something out. Okay. All right. Let me go back to English. So it is called. So there's this announcement that I made. Right. I posted this that shows you how to scan. So let me click on the message really quick. So let's say you have an iPhone, right? I posted this video that I found that teaches you how to scan documents on an iPhone. So you can watch that on your own time. If you don't have an iPhone, but you have an Android phone, I also posted a video of somebody teaching you how to do that. And then some of very specific instructions on how to scan stuff here for iPhone, for Android, and whatnot. So there's your instructions. Now, on top of that announcement, so it'll look like this in your Google Classroom. On top of that announcement, I have an assignment. It's called COVID-19 Weeks Off Assignment. This is where you're gonna turn in your work, okay? You click on it, and some of you have already turned it in, but the majority of you have not. So I need you guys to turn it in here. It was due yesterday, but because we didn't meet yesterday, you can still turn it in today, and it's gonna be on time. So make sure though that you can do this. Yes, Abel, go ahead.
Okay. I did the first assignment, the baseball one, and I turned it in to our local food person to give
Yes,
it to
I
you.
got it.
I think it's at, okay. Making sure
I
you got it.
Yeah, I actually went to our classroom last week and took it, but Miss Hatch had uploaded it to the computer and sent it through email to me, so I had both digital and paper copy of it. And by the way, when you're uploading your docs, I only need the questions answered. I don't really need the reading. That way you're not trying to put all these things in it. Please do not share these things with me. Like, don't click on share. You have to turn it in through here, okay? Because this is the place where I'm gonna grade it. So please make sure that you turn in your work. And again, it was due yesterday, but you still have time today to do that. So after we are done with class, make sure that you figure out how to do it. I posted that that thing where it shows you how to do it. If you don't have a phone, all Chromebooks that you got, or if you have a Chromebook with you, have a little camera. And I'm gonna just tap it here. Let me see myself. See, the camera is right here, right in front of you. All you gotta do is hold up your paper and take a picture with your Chromebook and then submit it in Google Drive. If you don't know how to take a picture with Chromebook, Google it. Trust me, Google knows how to do it. So it'll show you how to do it if you don't have a phone. But if you have a phone, I posted instructions how to upload your work, okay? All right, so that's the weeks off. And again, it's an assignment on Google Classroom. So you can see it. And what I'm gonna do for you, because it is kind of hidden, I'm gonna move it to the top. So now you'll have the two things that you gotta do today, sign the code of conduct and turn in your work. They're all the way at the beginning of your Google Classroom. So once you open Google Classroom, they're right there for you to see. All you gotta do is click and add your stuff in. Any questions so far on the two things that you gotta do for today? No? All right, perfect. So I'm gonna, go ahead.
For the COVID-19 weeks off assignment, I checked
Yes.
and mine aren't there. Like, I can't find like what I'm supposed to do.
What do you mean?
Like, how it says like up in the corner like assignments and like mark is done. Like, it's like not there.
Okay, got it. So let me, call me, here, I'll call you. So let me write that down because I will forget. Let me call you after lunch. So around 12:30ish. I'm gonna put a note
Okay.
here. Call Abby. So I'm gonna call you through Zoom, and then I'm gonna have you share your screen with me, and then I'll walk you through the steps on how to do it, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so I'll do that for you. And if anyone else is having trouble turning stuff in, let me know. I know that Caitlin had messaged me yesterday and today that she couldn't. So I'm gonna call you as well, Caitlin, to show you how to do things. And I see Carly kind of trying to do it now. That's exactly how you do it. So hi, you can go ahead. I don't really mind. Okay, so that's for today. These are the two things that you need to take care of today: turn in your work and the code of conduct. Sign it, turn it into the Google Classroom, turn in your work. That's the two things, okay? All right, let me go back. We have about 20 minutes left. All the way down to English 9. There you are, and present. And let me grab my little pointer. Put you guys all up here. Okay, so this is our class routines. And Ms. Denny, you have all this information. You have access to it. It's on our Google Classroom. It's on our class plan. It's in our website. You have all kinds of ways to log it in. So you can always have, yeah. So you always have access to stuff. Okay, so the first thing that I want you guys to do every day that you check in with me is to check the class website for the agenda, for the plans that I've showed you. And then the second thing that I needed to let you know is class work, whatever we do in class that I need you to turn in, is due at 5 p.m. So really important. It is not due during class. It is not due right after class. I mean, if you get it done, turn it in. But you have until 5 p.m. So this is latest 5 p.m. if you need extra time. And this is really, really, really important for some people to have extra time to do your assignments. Ms. Denny and I will be available after 12 right, to help you guys out. And Ms. Denny will be available to where I can tell her, hey, can you meet with the student and help them out with the assignment. So I can forward you to Ms. Denny, or I can help you myself. If I think you need help, I'm going to call you. So just expect that, okay? And make sure that you turn that in. Everything that you need to turn in is going to be in Google Classroom. And the way I'm going to organize it is, again, by week. So classwork, week 1, that's where you'll turn in work for Tuesday and Thursday, okay? So whatever you did that Tuesday, whatever you did that Thursday, you turn it into its appropriate week. We are on week 1. And if you've ever lost about any week, you just got to go back to the plans and see, oh, we're in week whatever, you know, I'll have the date in there. So you don't really need to be figuring out or asking people what week we're on. Okay, moving on. Homework. You're gonna do Khan Academy, a grammar lesson that's gonna be due every Friday by 5 p.m. And when I'm done with the guidelines, I'm gonna help you sign up to Khan Academy, okay? But your lessons will be done. Who has never, ever gone into Khan Academy? You don't even know what that is. So no, everybody's been in it before? Okay, so I'll assume everybody has been. But if you've never been, walk you through in just a minute, okay? There's gonna be a lesson posted, and it's gonna be due every Friday, so once a week by 5 p.m. You have pretty much 1 week to complete it. It's gonna take you about 45 minutes to an hour to complete the lesson. So make sure that you're looking for that. Common Lit, everybody is on Common Lit. We're still going to do, there's a question. Seth Logan, did I get my articles? Yes, I did. It looks like, no, you don't. Okay, so, oops, wrong, whoa. Let me get it out really quick because. I'm sorry, I went on to somebody else's stuff.
I spilled juice. It's cold.
It is.
Oh my God.
There it is. Okay. All right. So, okay, I won't look at the chat for now. So again, your homework will include Khan Academy once a week. That's due on Friday. Every Friday, you'll have a Khan Academy due. Common Lit, they are due on Tuesdays. Okay, so you'll have an article every week to do on Tuesday. Those are the more or less the only homeworks that you'll have every week. So 2 things, Khan Academy and Common Lit for homework. If I do decide to assign you other homework, I'll let you know. But these are set. This is our class routine. We're gonna get those every single week. One is on Friday, the other one is on Tuesday. It is before the Zoom meeting begins. Is that clear? Yes, Abby, go ahead.
Use the bathroom.
Yes, you can. Okay. All right.
Why do
Any
y'all
other
pee
homework?
so much?
Any other homework? You gotta turn it in Google Classroom. And like the way we did it with classwork, it'll have homework week 1. Whenever you gotta turn it in, I'll put a little place in there in Google Classroom where you'll turn in your homework. Okay. So that's for homework and classwork. Okay, the independent reading assignment, that is your book report. This time around, I only asked you for 20 questions. The whole thing is due May 21st, 2020. So that's about a month and a half, almost 2 months for the other 20 questions. So a total of 40, okay? You need to have a book with you. You need to be answering those questions. I only need 1 or 2 sentences per question. Okay, no need to give me paragraphs or anything like that. Because it is 40 questions. That's a lot of questions. Is that clear with everybody? So, somebody do some line. Okay, so that's our deadline. how do you communicate with me? Let me reiterate this part. There you go. Remind. If you've never added yourself to Remind, all you gotta do is text this number to this. Text this thing to this number. You can also contact me through that chat box on the site, on the website. You can email me, but may not reach me as soon as possible with email. I'll get into how we're gonna get into Khan Academy, honey. Give me a second, okay? And then the Zoom. You can download the app and invite me to a Zoom meeting. It's super easy you just gotta host a meeting and then copy the link, send it to me. I will host a meeting for you. I'm also gonna invite you. I think True was able to figure it out yesterday to call me. And I was able to give her a rundown of the Spanish class yesterday. So you can call me through Zoom and it tells me who's calling, just like a phone. So, and I have to be available for you between 12:30 and 2. So know that that's a for sure thing that I'm gonna be there to tend to your call. Okay, now let's do Khan Academy. So let's see, it's not in here. So I'm gonna ask you guys to go to the website. So if you're in front of your computer, go ahead and be in front of your computer. I think everybody's on a computer. Yeah, if you're in your phone, go ahead and grab your computer. Okay, so you're gonna click here where it says Khan Academy. Okay.
Why are we
And
going
once you-
so fast?
I will slow down. Okay, so you gotta go to arosasgarcia.wixsite.com/mysite. Look for our class. Our class is under English 9. Click on that.
I can't find this Khan Academy stuff on the website thing.
What do you mean?
I don't know. What exactly are you on, like that thingy there?
I'm right here, honey. The third tab down. Can you see? Right here. It says Khan Academy.
How do you get to that website?
You go to Google Classroom. And then there's a link there. Whoa. This link that says English 910. You click on it, takes you to the website, directly to the website. And then you look for our page. That's the home page or Honors English page. And then you go to the button up top. And then you click on English 9.
I can't find the link on Google Classroom.
Yeah, I can't find the link either.
Okay, so for everybody who's in Google, so let's go to Google Classroom, everybody. If you can't find the link. Google Classroom, first thing, you have those 2 posts. Scroll down a bit, you have the invite to the Zoom meeting. Everybody following? Okay, scroll down more. There's a big old announcement that I made. Underneath that, there's 2 things. One is the weekly schedule. 2 is the website link. It says English 910, my site. Jesus, Sarah, are you guys in there?
It's
I'm
not
on
here.
Page.
It's
I'm
not
on
there?
your English
No.
9 and
So Jesus, make sure that your tab is on stream and not on classwork. Stream?
It is on stream. Yeah.
Okay, so scroll down.
Yeah.
There you go. Are you with me in there? There's that big announcement that I made.
Oh, okay. I see which one now.
Got it. Now you're going to click on that. It's going to take you to the website. Make sure you're on the right page, English 9. It should say English 9.
Okay, I'm on it now.
Perfect. You're going to scroll down.
Mine is
you have weekly plan, you have Common Lit class assignment, and then at the bottom of the green button, you have Khan Academy, KHAN, and then Academy.
Got it.
Okay,
Got
you're
it.
gonna click on it, right? Everybody click on it, and it's gonna ask you for a code. The code is right next there. That's not a button, that's just the thing. The code is A38A.
Wait up.
Go ahead. So get everybody
Hold
should
on, I have
click
to-
on this.
Taking screenshots.
Okay, I clicked on Khan Academy, but nowhere is asking for a code. Or like,
So here, I'm gonna read the code for you, okay?
I'm just gonna start screen.
yeah, but I can't find where to put in the code.
You're gonna sign up with your school email.
Okay.
Okay, let you know my Wi-Fi is being slow due to the weather. Thank you, Sable. It's been recorded, so you should be able to figure out this stuff. Okay, so once you get to Khan Academy, it's gonna ask you for a code. You have to sign up. So sign up using your school email. Get out of here. So that was my dashboard. And I actually added you guys to your to a class. So all of you guys are here in my class. So I think you may just want to log in and it'll ask you for the code to add yourself to the class. And if it doesn't let you log in, then sign up. So sign up to Khan Academy, and then the code is here. About 10 minutes. And then those of you who have your cameras off, you can still see, right?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
On it, like once you log in, it says personalized Khan Academy and it wants to know like what classes. Which
It's
one
English
should I
9.
click?
English
Where's
9.
that?
So it's going to be the English 9 class.
It doesn't say English for any of the options.
What are the options, hon?
Math thingies, science thingies, economics and finance,
Okay.
and computing and test prep and colleges.
Okay.
Finally gonna find
You
it.
Can I get the
might.
class code?
Yes. Let me see. How did you get to the class code page, Jesus? So I can let
I
Emily know.
just put sign up, and then it asked if I wanted to just use the class
No,
code.
I already signed up, but now it's asking me a bunch of questions.
It
Did you
won't let
put
me
the class
sign up
code
with the
in,
code.
Emily?
I don't know.
Okay. Let
you
me.
go to join whatever, ask for a code, then you do your email.
If okay,
No,
so
no,
if
that's
you
I
go
already
to,
did that. That's not what I need help on.
If
Okay.
you go to teachers after, it'll say join a class.
No.
Okay.
And
So go to
then it says your
teachers.
teachers, and you have.
Go ahead.
Never mind. That's not what I need to help on, but I figured it out.
Perfect. Okay.
Go into
And if you
courses.
can't log in or if you can't sign up now, don't sweat it. I can see who got in and who didn't. And if you didn't, I'm going to be calling you to help you through it. So, but I really want to see if everybody can get on today. So again, you sign up
So what's the
to
class
Khan
code?
Academy.
Not letting me.
This is Ruby, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What did you do, honey?
Okay, so wait, it made me restart. It's
Can you
being
share
dumb.
your screen? See if it'll allow you to share your screen.
I'm on my laptop and I have the thingy thing on my. I can show you though. I can turn my camera around, I guess.
Okay. Let me find
Wait,
you.
I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, here we go.
Let
So
me see.
I enter the class code, right?
Right.
Okay, and then let me look at what that is. Wait.
So for now, I don't think you guys have assignments. Classes. Okay, so I'm getting people in. Let's see, English 9.
3, 8.
We have 15 new students. Update. Okay, so far I have. Oh, let me see the ones who have not. So far I have Abby, Araceli, Ashley, Benjamin, Carly, not Donna Cruz, Eddie, Elena, Emily, Erica, Hayden, Joshua, Patrick, Ruby. Ruby, you're in, sweetie. Sable,
I am.
Sarah, you are.
How?
You're in.
Did you sign up with your
So I
email?
log in.
You signed up. Yeah, because you log in. True.
What the
And
hell? I
set.
didn't do anything.
Did you sign in with your email, Ruby?
I didn't even know.
Have you signed in the past when we got the email about it at first?
Oh, look! It just brought me in. Yeah, I guess I did.
Okay, so you're in.
Wait.
So go ahead.
Oh, I'm in. I'm good. Oh wait,
Yeah,
and then
so I
do
can
I
see
join
who's
a
in.
class?
As you guys can see on my screen,
Ruby,
I
you're
can
already
see who's
in the class.
Let me refresh it
Oh.
really quick. Good morning, Ruby. Okay, hon.
Wait,
So
but like,
I
what
still
are my
need
classes?
you're gonna join a class. So go to teachers. If I'm not mistaken, that's where you go.
Teachers. Oh yeah.
And then there's your
Join a
code. But
class.
you're in the class, I think. So
Yeah,
you're
it shows your
here.
name. It just
Got
doesn't
it. Okay.
show any assignments.
It does not, because I haven't set it up. All I was gonna get done today was sign you guys up. So that's it. After
Wait, do we need
today,
to do any of this?
no, not yet. No need to do anything. Whoa.
Okay.
No need to do anything for now. The only two things that you guys are responsible for. Let me mute. Who was coughing? Was that you, Emily?
What?
You were coughing?
No, that wasn't me.
Okay. Anyway, so the only two things that you guys need to care for is these two things up in Google Classroom, the two assignments. Turn in your work that you did during the time off and do the code of conduct. That's it. Nothing else. Yes, in the class plans, it says we have homework, but we don't. Ignore everything in here for now, because we did this. That's literally what we did today. Didn't get to teach anything, nothing, none of that, okay? So let me go back to Khan Academy. You refresh. So, Miss Denny,
Yes.
we still need Anastasia, Brayden, Brian, Caitlin. I don't think Brian is here. So Caitlin, Willie, and Patrick to be signed up. So if you can just write those down, I'll take a picture of those, because we need
I see Brian in a little bit, Miss Rosas. I can tell him for you. I see him at lunch.
Got it. Okay. Yes. Do you happen to know why he didn't log in today, sweetie?
No.
He's not
If
at
you need to.
school because he's going shopping.
He went shopping? Oh, that's
Yeah.
such a cute baby. Your little brother or family? Okay, so I'll contact him because he wasn't here. That's so cute. He's so cute. Okay, and then William. Is William here? Let me see. I don't really see him. Oh yeah, you're here. William, are you not able to sign up yet, hon?
Yeah, I can't sign up yet. It's not letting me.
Okay, so then I'm gonna call you after lunch to figure it out with you. Okay.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Princess,
Yes, ma'am.
I haven't even attempted the Khan Academy thing, but I will do it. Just not now.
Okay, honey, that's okay with me. So I'll check back in. So you don't need help then.
Yeah, I don't need help.
You don't need help. Okay, so that's good. We don't need to contact you then. Brayden, where's Brayden at? Brayden. I don't see Brayden in here.
Mine gave me random courses.
Okay.
Brayden's computer died.
Okay. Thank you, sweetie. And then who else do I have in here? So Brayden, I need to figure out what's gonna happen with him and if he's not there. And by the way, you guys, if anything like that ever happens, like your computer dies on you, internet stops working, know 100% sure that I'm gonna post the YouTube link. You can also always go to the YouTube link here in your website and you'll find the day's class meeting. I'll put the day on it and whatnot. So you can always go back to those videos and figure out what is it that we're doing. And then I have Kate in here. Kate, you haven't been able to do it or haven't tried it, honey? Caitlin.
One side of my forehead is
I
bigger
can't,
than the
like,
other side.
it's not working.
It's not
for some
working for you.
reason.
Okay. So I'll
That's gross.
contact you.
Yeah.
I was already going to contact you anyway about the other stuff. So I'm going to contact you and I'll walk you through those things right after lunch. Okay. All right. So that makes most of us in here. So
Bro says,
yes, sir.
could you please give me the class code?
Absolutely. It is A as in apple. And these are all capitals, okay? 38. Another A as in apple. 8. And then W as in will. B as in bomb. And
Whoa.
U as in, I don't know what.
Umbrella.
Under. So A, 38, A, 8, W, B, U. All capitals. Okay? All right. So I think we are done with for today. Once again, when you need to know what's happening with class, there's 2 places you go to. You go here to the meetings to watch the YouTube video, and you go here to the class plan. For now, ignore these things, like ignore the yellow stuff, ignore, oh, I almost forgot. Anything that's in yellow in the class plans, that's your classwork. Anything that's bold, that's your homework. Today, none of this applies. Okay, in fact, I'm gonna erase it right now so none of you are confused. You have no homework but to sign. So here's your homework. Sign the conduct. Turn in your work. This is the book, not the, yeah, so the book report and the 4 articles. That's what you need to turn in. And again, it's here. Let me unhighlight it and let me bold it. So this is what we did in class. We went over our guidelines, went over homework, signed up to Khan Academy, etc. That's what we did here. And then your homework is to sign the code of conduct, which is here, right? You go to Google Classroom, it's right here as an assignment. And you turn your stuff in, your articles, the 4 articles, turn them here where it says COVID-19 weeks off assignment. Okay? So that's what you do.
Does somebody have like corona?
COVID.
I hope not. Okay, so this is where you turn your stuff in. I need to know that you did it because I'm gonna grade it. Okay, I got Benjamin and Seth already turned their stuff in. I need everybody else, and then I see Jesus here, but your stuff is missing, honey. So you need to make sure that it's in there. Okay. All right. So, are there any more questions in for today? Let me actually. Where's my thing? Where's my Zoom? There it is. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing, pause sharing. Stop share. Okay, there it is. So now I'm gonna stop the recording.